of whom are millennials. We have very low turnover in a hot job market and are lucky to have many candidates to choose from when we hire. My work, advising clients on external and internal communications, has changed dramatically in the last 3 years. I now spend a good chunk of time advising companies on how to work with, communicate with, and market to millennials. I also advise on this topic to the nonprofit organizations on whose boards I sit. My phone seems to ring 2 or 3 times a month with people asking for time to talk about these struggles in their own workplaces. In addition to drawing on my own experience with my clients and associates, I interviewed and surveyed hundreds of working people across the country in a wide range of industries and of many different ages and experience levels. I've included many of their stories in the audiobook, and you'll recognize these personalities in your own work, I'm sure. Because about half of the people asked me not to use their names, I have changed all of the names in the audiobook of people who told them their stories, and I do not name the companies. What you'll find in Millennials and Management is a compilation of practices that will help you make the most of your generationally diverse workforce. By reading about a wide range of experiences and ideas, you can take the best nuggets for your situation and apply them to create a cross-generational environment built for success today and tomorrow. If you're a boomer or Gen X leader struggling to understand the millennials in your office, or if you're a millennial trying to get through to your boomer or Gen X boss, this audiobook is for you. Understanding the perspectives of other generations and putting into practice the techniques I describe will create a smoother running, more positive workplace for everyone. Managers, this audiobook will shed light on the millennial mindset and help you find ways to work more productively with your younger colleagues, as well as appreciate the value they can bring to your business. I encourage you to listen to this audiobook with your teams and discuss what rings true for your organizations, as well as look at how to apply the simple tenets I discuss to make your workplace work for everyone. Millennials, listen to this audiobook. You will get a good sense of why your older colleagues seem frustrated, and you will find easy-to-follow steps that will help you ease yourself onto a team or into the workplace. If you're a recent college graduate, you will find information that will make it easier for you to get hired and transition smoothly into an office. Parents of millennials, this audiobook is for you, too. Within it, you will find ways to help your young adult children without hurting their chances and opportunities. We can all work together well, I promise. The people and companies that figure this out now will have a significant strategic advantage over those that drag their feet. Remember, no one builds a successful company or career by themselves. The need to work with other people is one of the only constants in business. If we can bridge the gap between the generations in the office and bring our distinct strengths to the table, we will be able to co-create positive, future-proof businesses in which boomers, Gen Xers, and millennials can prosper together. Part 1. Millennials and Management. Today's Dynamic. Chapter 1. Boomer Reality. Boomers are so bitter. Ted, age 28. I've got nothing good to say. That's the answer I got when I asked a senior executive in a large St. Louis marketing firm to talk with me about his experience with millennials in his workplace, where more than 50 out of the 120-person staff are between 22 and 30 years of age. While it's perhaps a bit extreme, this executive's attitude sums up the general feeling I've encountered from baby boomers, born 1946 to 1964, and late Gen Xers, born 1965 to 1979, as I explored ways to bridge the gap that seems to exist everywhere between older management and millennials, born 1980 to 2000, particularly the younger of the cohort. A quick internet search on working with millennials, also known as Generation Y, gives the impression that bitter feelings about the younger generation are a new phenomenon, and that baby boomers are the first generation to deal with the ungrateful youth around them. Ha! Thousands of years ago, Plato wrote in Socrates' voice, "The children now love luxury. They have bad manners, contempt for authority. They show disrespect for elders, and love chatter and play."